trip.
Thank you, sir.
Well, welcome Minneapolis high school sports fans back to the Purple Palace in Manhattan, Kansas, the Bramley's Coliseum on the campus of Kansas State University. We're here for the finals of the girls 2A state basketball championship. First ever in the history of the Lady Lions in basketball. And playing for the first, potentially for the first ever basketball championship for the girls or the boys. It's March the 10th, 2007. We're going to play the Oakley, the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. Mike Perry, Dale Leach, Charles Lomberger here to bring you this game on Channel 37 MCTV Eagle Communications. Looking forward to an exciting night. The Lady Lions are the Cinderella squad. They're number 8 seed. They've knocked off the number 1 seed. They've knocked off the number 4 seed, was it, Mike? And now they're here to play the number 2 seed tonight in the Oakley Lady Plainsmen. A couple of notes of interest in history here between the Lady Lions and the Lady Plainsmen of Oakley. Back in the fall of 1980, when the ladies volleyball won their first state championship, one of the mothers of one of the current Lady Lions was out there in the name of Jana Macy on that squad, and they beat the Lady Plainsmen on the third and final decisive game of that championship tier 3A. And then a year and a half later, in March 10th, 1982, the ladies' first appearance in basketball, state basketball 3A. The first round was at Bueller, and they faced the Lady Plainsmen, and unfortunately, the Lady Plainsmen got the better of them on that night. But that's the only time that in basketball we've faced the Lady Plainsmen. I don't know how many times we've faced them in volleyball.
I do remember when Kristen was a senior and they were playing in the state volleyball tournament in Salina. They got Oakley about the second game of the first day and cleaned up on Oakley. At that time, Oakley was a higher seed and had a heck of a record, and we clipped them on that day in volleyball. But common opponent, it seems like, when we get down to the state finals. Both teams well coached and plays pretty good volleyball and basketball.
Tell you what, they've got a 6'1" senior down there, or junior, that'll be worth watching. Bria Teeter, number 55, and I was standing beside her down there in those $4,000 seat area. She's every bit of 6'1", I guarantee. It's a nice view down there where they put those $4,000 seats. But they've had 5 players. Oh, wait a minute. They've had 3 players in double figures for their first 2 games. One's a 5'7" junior, Kimber Weiser, number 14, with 25 points. 35 points. The number 35, Callie Beelman, excuse me. She's with 32 points. And then their post player, number 55, Bria Teeter, with 36. They aren't real hot from the field, but they shot 36 of 46 on free throws for 79% on the first 2 games. So we're going to have to watch and try to limit our foul output as much as possible to keep them from going to the line. And another thing about that, Bria Teeter, she only had 3 fouls in the first 2 games as a post player. How about that? Isn't that interesting?
That's
It'll be interesting to watch what happens tonight between her and our post players in that regard.
2 A's in a row. I'll call her Ballman.
Ballman. Yeah. Each team is Minneapolis and Oakley in their first 2 games had 32 fouls apiece, so no one is. I mean, they're both going to foul as much with the same propensity. They've had a little more point production than we've had in the first 2 games, but.
Well, they are definitely a better free throw shooting team than us. It doesn't look like we want to get into a free
79% in the first 2 games, and we were 51%.
Contest.
Though I don't think we can do better than that overall if we just start to get our act together.
Most games come down to the end in a tight ball game. It is free throw shooting that wins it. And a good example of that was last night. 2 shots to win it in regulation, it rimmed off, and we went to overtime where we hit 6 in a row from the free throw line at one time.
And they opened that overtime with 4 turnovers, and we scored on almost every one of them and gave us a nice lead.
But really this year, the tail of the tail for Minneapolis has been the depth of the team itself. The bench has come along very well during the course of the year. Coach Darrow will play 8 or 9 girls, and doesn't really care who's out there. He'll play them. Bench scoring lately we've been getting anywhere from 15 to 20 points off the bench, which is huge, and especially when you're looking at the faces of 2 freshmen and a junior coming off there. Of course, Brittany Fulton, the 6th man, is a big spark plug for us with the 3-ball and has hit some of the biggest threes I've ever seen this year. But the senior will graduate on, and her sister will step right in, I believe.
Should.
But it's the bench, I think, the depth that they've showed and the maturity as the season has worn on, that it just got better and better every game.
One other interesting thing to watch here tonight will be 3-point shooting. I don't know how indicative of the first 2 games' performance is, but Oakley put up the tray 23 times and only made 1 of them. Now, I don't know whether they do better than that normally or not, but if they put it up that many times, they must think they're going to make a few more of them, or maybe they're just hoping to get the rebounds. I don't know. But
well, you know, the Lady Lions are due for a hot shooting night or an afternoon, and I think this would be a good time to let it rip.
I agree.
I haven't shot the ball well from beyond the arc, and I think by the 3rd game they should be ready to play here.
Well, we started out the season ranked number 1 in the Coaches Association, and in the newspaper polls we fell as we started making some losses to our 3A opponents. But we're back here to play for number 1 tonight.
Right where we're supposed to be. Well, there aren't any more games yet to play this year. This is the last one, and I'm sure all high school teams look forward to getting into the last game of the year. And of course, that would be the championship game at state.
At this time, please welcome the representatives and players from the Oakley Plainsmen. The superintendent, Bill Steiner. Principal, Fred Teeter. Athletic director, Jim Keenan. Assistant coach, Andy Starbuck. Team manager, Marley Rapp. And now the non-starting team members for Oakley. A 5'5" junior, number 4, Alicia Cooksey. A 5'8" freshman, number 5, Bailey Himmer. A 5'9" junior, number 12, Megan Ballman. A 5'2" sophomore, number 20, Brandy Horton. A 5'2" junior, number 22, Janelle Russett. A 5'8" freshman, number 24, Kristen Kuhn. And a 5'6" sophomore, number 45, Lindsay Hall. And now let's meet the representatives and players from Minneapolis. Principal Brad.
Introducing the non-starters and coaches. Principal, AD, Mr. Meckel, and H.
Riley Boyer, Dustin Lott, and Annalena Simmons. And now the non-starting team members for the Lions. A 5'3" sophomore, number 4, Amber Buckles. A 5'4" freshman, number 5, Connor Fulton. A 5'6" freshman, number 10, Shay Shoemaker. A 5'3" freshman, number 14, Kendall Perry. A 5'5" senior, number 20, Brittany Fulton. A 5'5" freshman, number 24, Morgan Halderson. And a 5'9" junior, number 34, Melanie Catrick. And now for our starters. For the Plainsmen, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Megan Dennis. For the Lions, a 5'7" senior, number 12, Krista Seamer. For the Plainsmen, a 5'7" junior, number 14, Kimber Weezer. And a 5'8" senior for the Lions, number 13, Megan Donovan. Bria Teeter.
She's tall.
For the Lions, a 6-foot senior, number 42, Jordan Crossan.
Good matchup there.
Head coach for the Oakley Plainsmen is Randall Rapp. And head coach for the Minneapolis Lions is John Darrow.
And the coaches meet at midcourt. We're just about ready to tip this thing off.
Are Eric Osterhaus, Rick Blond, and Byron Taylor. At this time, would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem, to be sung by the Voices from Chase County High School in Cottonwood Falls. The color guard will be presented by Kansas State University Air Force, ROTC.
Well, as the guy that called Ryan Weedle's Arkansas State game said, let's play some basketball. Okay. Some basketball.
Well, the Minneapolis crowd has spilled into the Yates Center side of the stands over there. Minneapolis well represented here. I hope they brought their volume. And Lady Lions pausing a minute as the color guard takes the colors off the floor. And we're about ready for basketball. Championship game here. Oakley, Plainswoman.
Lady
Plainswoman.
Plainswoman.
Lady Lions from Minneapolis. Plainswomen. Lady Plainsmen from Oakley. They're in their purple, which Dale loves, and gold trim. Minneapolis, the home team, here in the white. Home whites, and we're starting the game as we've started them all year long with Seamers, Shoemaker, Darrow, Crossan, and Donovan. I think one of the keys to this game, this type of game, we need to see if we can get Donovan playing deep into that fourth quarter without foul trouble. As we found out last night, an overtime game, we can use everyone. Seamers loses her foot, and first shot's put up by Oakley. It's no good, and Crossan with a big rebound. Weiser, the first shot, and a turnover, Minneapolis. Dennis to play the ball in for Oakley. The two guards, Weiser here will score the most. Dennis, the floor general, at the point. Zone defense for Minneapolis to start out here. Way out on top. Now in close. Big post has it. Her shot is blocked. But a foul is called on Jordan Crossan.
Shoemaker,
Jara Shoemaker's first foul.
Jara Shoemaker, her first team foul for the Lions.
And Bria Teeter will go to the line to shoot two here. First throw is good. And Oakley takes a 1-point lead here early on. We're just getting started.
I'll put the jinx on her here, Chuck. She was 10 of 10 in the first two games.
They shoot right at 80% from the free throw line. As I stated earlier, a very good free throw shooting team. Seamers looking inside. Crossan can't get it. It's picked up by Oakley and thrown out by Ballman, but it goes out of bounds to Minneapolis. Chantel will play it in for Minneapolis. Out to Crossan. Up and under. Shot is off the front of the rim. No good. With a hand in the face by Teeter. Now Dennis. Inside. Lob in is tipped by Crossan. And the loose ball is taken by Shoemaker. Now over to Chantel on the wing. No one guards her. She goes all the way in. Stops. And the long arms of the 5'9" guard, Dennis, take it away. Now three-point look. Rims off. And they get the long carom as Shoemaker had a hand on it. Now the entry pass to Teeter. Shot is no good, and Crossan played her straight up. Kind of glad to see when we lose it. Another turnover. Minneapolis now. Weiser looking inside. As Ballman had the ball for a minute, now we intercept. Step into the passing lane. Now Jara Shoemaker to Jordan Crossan. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Plainsmen. Now in the corner to Chantel. Entry pass to Crossan is tipped out by Teeter. And we'll play it in under our own bucket. We'll see if the Purples will zone up here on the inbound. Not a good pass is intercepted by Oakley. Possession arrow to Minneapolis.
Fourth turnover on the Lions this half.
Shea Shoemaker comes in for.
Well, turnover arrow is pointing their way.
Yeah, it's our ball. Possession. Jara out front to Shea, puts the ball on the floor. Down the lane she goes. Shot rims off. Donovan with the rebound and stick back, and she is fouled.
You're going to need a lot of that, Mike.
Yes. Ballman's first foul sends Megan Donovan to the stripe to shoot two. And a chance for Minneapolis to get some points on the board here. First free throw, front rim. No good. As a team, Minneapolis about 55%, 51%, excuse me, and Oakley, there's one in and out. Oakley's 80%. Dennis with the ball, drives the baseline, shut down by Shoemaker. Out front to Weiser. Now the entry pass to Teeter, turnaround jump shot. And she is fouled by Jordan Crossan.
Fouls on 42, Jordan Crossan, her first, second team foul.
Well, there's no secret what their game plan is with a 6-1 post. They get it in deep, and Teeter's free throws are up and in.
And she's a very mobile post.
80% free throw shooting team, and Teeter is shooting the second one. Is 4 for. Oh, that one rims out. 3 out of 4 so far here in the early going at the free throw line by Teeter. Chantel. Now the entry pass across and up and under. It's tipped out there by Megan Dennis, and Minneapolis will play it in under her own bucket. It's tipped. Donovan walks. Turnover Minneapolis.
5 turnovers in less than 3 minutes for the Lions.
3-0 Oakley. Dennis with the left-hand dribble back out front and around to Weiser, back into Teeter again, and she's doubled up, and that 2-point shot goes in. Weiser, and she will score a lot of their points.
First goal of the game for either side.
Donovan with the big board and the stick back. She is fouled. Call it on the floor. Excuse me there. I had to blow the snaz.
Second team foul for Oakley. Checking in for the Lions, number 20, Brittany Fulton.
Brittany Fulton in for Minneapolis. Shea Shoemaker will trigger the inbound play here for Minneapolis, as we have yet to score. One-hand jump shot by Jordan Crossan is no good. And Oakley clears the board. Ballman now up front. Weiser looking inside. Guarded closely by Jarrett Shoemaker. Minneapolis back to a man-to-man. 3-point shot. And they get their own rebound. Another long carom. Good grief. That should have been a foul. Possession arrow to Oakley, and they'll play it in under their own bucket. 3-point shot again from the corner, rims off. Jarrett Shoemaker collects the rebound from Minneapolis. She pushes the tempo. And kind of a ticky-tack reach-in foul there by Hubert.
Number 40, Lindsay Hubert, her first 13th foul.
3:59 left first quarter, and Minneapolis yet to score. 5 points for Oakley. Now Shea Shoemaker passes up the 3. In the paint she goes. Shot is off the rim and no good. Dennis, 5'9" guard, collects the rebound for Oakley. Weiser, now the entry pass to Teeter. Turnaround shots, no good. We double down on her.
Nice block, Jordan.
Yes, good job of help defense there. Now Jordan in close, off the glass, no good. Boy, we got to make those. Donovan, a try, no good. Now, oh my gosh. Teeter hammers Crossan. And no foul is called. Now Teeter all alone, and she traveled. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Fouls on 13, Megan Donovan, her first.
That will be Megan Donovan's first foul. She walked before she got the shot off. Teeter's first free throw, no good.
In for the Lions, number 15, Chantel Darrow.
Brittany Fulton out, Chantel back in. Teeter's second throw on its way. It's good.
6-0. Oakley.
Cooksey in for Oakley. Man-to-man defense, Lady Plainsman. Reach in by Dennis tips the ball away, and it is Oakley's ball, as I believe traveling was called on Chantel as she rolled over. 6-0 Oakley. Dennis, or Weiser, she's fouled, and she will shoot three, as she was fouled on that three-point shot attempt.
Weiser will shoot three.
2:42 left. Weiser's first free throw is no good. Well, if she misses all three, then it's a good foul. Second throw is good. 7-point lead here by Oakley. Minneapolis yet to put the ball in the hoop. Two out of three from Weiser, and we throw it away as Cooksey comes in there for a quick steal, and luckily she lost her footing and went out of bounds. Here's the pressure defense by Oakley. Get the ball into Jarrah. It's just a man-to-man all over full court. Pressure. Donovan.
Oh, she walked.
Well, they did call double dribble on her as we throw the ball away again. Another giveaway by Minneapolis, and we'll have to quit doing that. That does not get you an attempt at the basket, and yet we have yet to score, so can't be giving away too many of those. Chantel with the ball. 2:24 left, first quarter. Out front to Donovan. Looking for crossing inside or a cutter. Chantel. Back to Donovan.
Megan.
That was pretty evident. Donovan with a push off.
Well, if Michael Jordan can get away with that, why can't I?
You can't get away with that with the caliber of referees we have here. I mean, these are some of the best high school referees in the state, so they won't miss that. We had that call up here, didn't we, Chuck?
I didn't see it.
Oh, he didn't see it. Dennis. Cooksey over on the wing. Now the entry pass to the big post, and it is 10-0. Ballman. Pass is tipped by Oakley, and they're going to go all the way in. Shoemaker with a nice defensive move, and there we're out of bounds. Coach Darrow with a quick timeout. 30-second timeout with 1:37 left. 10-0 Oakley. And the defense by Oakley is stifling right now. Minneapolis yet to get a decent look from the outside. We've had a couple of shots inside that rimmed off. 30-second timeout by Coach Darrow to try to get some offense going here for the Lady Lions. Well, we're going to have to build a fire under them and get them jacked up a little bit here. Shoemaker clears the timeline now on the wing to Chantel. Shea Shoemaker with the ball being guarded closely. Now we have an entry pass to Crossan. Shots blocked. They have numbers. Fast break. No good. And Shea Shoemaker with the rebound. The gift there as Oakley misses the layup. we throw over the top. Chantel shots rimming off. We do get a shot at the bucket that time. Hubert with some pretty good defense on Jera. Jera unable to get to the paint. Weiser, dump down pass to Teeters, intercepted by Jordan. Now Connor, shot is no good, and crossing in close is fouled by Hubert, I believe. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hubert's first foul. Oh, it's her second foul.
Jordan Crossing shooting 2.
There we go.
For the Lions, number 12, Krista Seamer.
Seamer's back in, and
Number 4, Alicia Cooksey.
Connor Fulton out.
We broke the ice. Maybe that'll
Connor's
break the dam
still
now.
in. Jordan's second throw on its way. It is rimming off as Teeter clears the board for Oakley, and the ball is stolen by Shea Shoemaker. Double dribble. He can't do that. Melanie Catron in for the Lions. It's a nice steal there. 31 seconds left. They get Crossing out of the game. Hubert back to Dennis. Shot is good. She's fouled. Very good ball handler. Crossover dribble and all the way to the rack off the glass. She's fouled. She'll get the and one. Now Oakley with an 11-point lead, and Dennis with one free throw here with 22 seconds left. And a chance to put the Lady Plainsmen up by a dozen. And she does. Connor Fulton with the ball. Weiser. Now Shea Shoemaker with the ball. Over to Chantel. Seamer's the only senior on the floor. Connor Fulton with a baseline drive and shots up and in. Shot at the buzzer. Too far out for Weiser. No one gave, Chantel would give her no space. And it's a 10-point lead by Oakley at the end of the first quarter. Territory we've been in before, 2 games prior to this here in the state tournament. Minneapolis falls behind early but comes back late.
All right, we're back.
And ready for the start of the second quarter. Minneapolis with a bucket there at the end of the first quarter. Free throw by Crossing and a baseline one-hand runner by Connor Fulton is the scoring so far, as Oakley able to get the ball inside with a 6-1 post. So far, really, Oakley's free throw shooting
They've hit 3 baskets. All the rest are free throws.
Most of the free throws, but they're a pretty good free throw shooting team, so we'll have to kind of watch our fouls. Donovan riding the bench with 2 fouls. And Minneapolis to play it in to start the second quarter. Weiser playing Jera out on the floor. Now the pass is tipped. And then Chantel steps on the heel of Dennis, and that will be our 7th team foul, and we send them to the free throw line. 79% free throw shooting team. Oakley. And the ref is asking the girls to tuck them in. Dennis to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Be ready, ladies. First throw is good. And the front one crawls in.
Number 4, Alicia Cooksey.
Cooksey comes back in, Dennis out. Cooksey plays up front, sends Weiser to the back. Connor Fulton with the ball, now over to Chantel. Jarrah Shoemaker now over to Chantel in the corner. Seamers skip pass to Shoemaker. Jarrah rescues it. Now Chantel in the lane. Her shot is in.
Right time they bounced in for us.
Dribble drive into the paint. Chantel with a 10-footer. It went in. Her first bucket. Weiser over to Cooksey. Looking inside. Teeter's on the bench right now. There's the entry pass is stolen by Jordan Crossan. Jarrah with the ball. Good grief.
In for the Lions, number 10, Shay Shoemaker. And for Oakley, number 10, Megan Dennis, and number 55, Bria Teeter.
Teeter back in. Ballman. And Ballman lets it rip. Three-pointer, it's good. Hubert. Hubert, the three ball is good. Well, might as well get her out of the game because she is not in it today. Jarrah Shoemaker's got her head elsewhere. 3 mental mistakes in the first half, and she goes to the bench. Megan Dennis, or Weiser with the ball. Dennis with the ball now.
Oh, come on.
Well, I thought she was going to get away with that. Up and back down.
Looked like for a second she was going to.
Hubert. Turnover. Ball goes over to Minneapolis. Chantel. Penetration now. Jump shot by Crossan is no good. And Ballman with the big board for Oakley. Weiser into the paint. Her shot's no good, and Crossan with the rebound. On the move, the Lions. Now over to Connor Fulton. Left-hand dribble to the wing, back out front to Shay Shoemaker. Now to Seamers. Chantel looks at a three. It's not there. Now back to Connor Fulton. Entry pass to Crossan. Jump shot is blocked by Teeter. Now it'll take a head fake or something to. Chantel with a good defense stopped the ball as Dennis got to the paint. The ball rolls to the baseline. Shay tried to save it, and it goes out of bounds to Oakley. Long shot, three-pointer, no good. And Dennis claims the board for Oakley. Weiser looks at a three ball. It's no good. So far, they have hit a three. Nice spin move by Shay Shoemaker, and the shot goes off the glass. And she is caught with a reach-in foul, or 8th team foul on Minneapolis, first team foul on Shay.
Foul on 10, Shay Shoemaker, her first 8th team foul for the Lions.
Well, we got to have Jarrah's presence in this game as she checks back in for the Lady Lions. 4:53 left. First half, Oakley with a lead. Ballman's first free throw, no good. Front end of 1-and-1. She missed. Weiser chases down Shay Shoemaker as she clears the timeline. Out to Jarrah. Now to Chantel. Looks at the three. Baseline drive. Jump shot. No good. Over the rim. And, oh, nice steal. Tipped out by Shay. As she saw the ball coming to pass to Ballman. Tips it out of bounds. And it goes to Oakley.
Number 12, Megan Ballman.
Dennis will play it in for Oakley. Now Weiser out front to Teeter. Hubert, the entry pass. Spin move by Dennis is no good, and Crossan with the big rebound for Minneapolis. Entry pass to Crossan, no good, and Connor Fulton comes out of there with it. Back to Jarrah Shoemaker. Down the lane she goes. Dribble drive, there we go. Jarrah into the paint. The scoop shot, she is fouled.
Fouls on 12, Megan Ballman, her first.
Ballman.
Foul for Oakley. Jarrah Shoemaker shooting 2.
Oh, we have 2 Ballmans.
Yep.
Shoe will get 2 shots here. First one's up and in. No better way to get back in the ball game than go to the free throw line and hit some free throws. Jarrah Shoemaker, second throw on its way. No good. Weiser now with the ball with 3:57 left, first half. Skip pass the other side. Dennis looking inside. There's no one there. Puts the ball on the floor, guarded closely by Connor Fulton. Now the jump shot by Weiser. We will have to guard her. Looks like she does have a lot of the scoring for the Purples.
20-6 in favor of the Lady Plainsmen.
Chantel clear out on top. Weiser with a hand on her all the way across the floor. Now the entry pass to Crossan. They call a jump ball on a one-hand. Good grief. I don't like that call at all.
And for the Lions, number 13, Megan Donovan.
Megan Donovan comes back in with 2 personal fouls. Will play the last 3 minutes of the first half here. She is guarding Ballman. Dennis with the ball, guarded closely by Connor Fulton. Entry pass to Ballman now. Double down. Her shot is up and good. 22-6. Minneapolis laying behind here. Jarrah Shoemaker crossover dribble. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
I think they called her on the floor, didn't they?
Yeah. 5th team foul on
6th.
the Lady Plainsmen, and Connor Fulton will play it in for Minneapolis under our own bucket. Out front to Shea Shoemaker, 3-ball, in and out. And they're going to call a foul on Oakley.
That's her 7th.
Fouls on 14, Kimber Weiser, second personal.
Weiser, second foul.
For Oakley.
6th team foul on, no, 7th team foul.
Shooting a 1-and-1.
Now we're in the 1-and-1. Connor Fulton to the line for a 1-and-1. So important to hit the front ends of these. And as we're having trouble finding some offense, the free throw line could be our friend here. First throw is rimming in. Connor Fulton. Their 3rd point of this first half. 22-8. Second one, nothing but net, as Connor Fulton has half of the Minneapolis points here in the first half. Freshman off the bench. As Dale mentioned earlier, the bench gave us quite a shot in the arm here second half of the season, scoring and defense. Cooksey looking inside, back out front. Dennis. Clear out front to Ballman. Now Hubert. Dennis. It's not the Megan Dennis I used to know. in no hurry. 2 minutes left in the first half. Now the entry pass to Hubert. Jump. Oh, that was a good call. I like that. Possession arrow to Minneapolis as Jordan played her straight up. Ballman jumped into the waiting hands of Jordan Crossan. And man, a 3-ball right here would be huge. How about a 2, Shay? Nope.
That was a foul. Come on.
Well, there's lots of action under the goal. Minneapolis had the ball a couple times there, but unable to score. Ballman entry pass to Teeter. Shot off the glass is good.
Fouls on 42, Jordan Crossan, her second.
Jordan Crossan, second personal foul. Now Donovan and Crossan both with 2 fouls. Teeter goes to the line for the and 1. It's good. 25-8.
Lions, number 34, Melanie Catron.
Melanie Catron in for Crossan. As Donovan still in with 2 fouls. Now on the wing, back to Jera. Shot is blocked by Teeter. Are you going to go in the paint? You better stop a foot or a step shorter. She's 6'1", and she has blocked quite a few shots here in the first half. Now a nice steal by Shea Shoemaker. Steps in the passing lane. Her shot is up, missing. Not close. Now Dennis over to Hubert. Yep. They catch Ballman with a shuffle step. And Connor Fulton back in. Melanie Catron out. 50 seconds left. We play it in to Jera over to Chantel. Now Connor Fulton on the wing back to Jera Shoemaker. Looks at a 3, passes it up. Goodness.
Number 14, Kimber Widener back in for Oakley, and for the Lions, number 3-4.
Turnover Minneapolis. Dale will count them up. They're more than what you can count on both hands. With 35 seconds left to go.
I'm
here
working
in the
on my
half.
first set of toes.
2 hands and 1 foot so far. Nice quick hands by Shea Shoemaker to eliminate that pass down low to Teeter, who has position and some size advantage over whoever's guarding her. It doesn't matter who's guarding her now. The entry pass to Teeter out front to Ballman. Tipped again. And Melanie Catron picks up the loose ball. Flirting with the half-court line. Now the skip pass to Chantel. Lines up a 3, ducks under it. She should have took the 3. Hubert with a throw up. It's gone. The first half. Time is out. And Minneapolis down 17 at halftime. Oakley with a comfortable 17-point lead as the Lady Plainsmen with some smothering defense and Lady Lions with some cold shooting, as we've witnessed in the first 2 games here. But we've also witnessed a couple miracles, so it'll take a little bit more of one here in this championship game to get us back in this thing.
It's going to take the parting of the Red Sea, Mike.
Well, that's a big one, but these ladies are capable of it. We'll be back with the point totals. I do know Connor Fulton has 4, half of the Minneapolis point total off the bench. We'll be back with those stats here in just a minute.
Okay, back for the unofficial wrap-up here of the first half. by quarters. They've outscored us at the first one 13-3 and the second one 12-5 for the 25-8 advantage. On field goals, we were 2 of 21. For deuces, they were 6 of 14. Three-pointers were 0 of 1. They're 1 of 8. Free throws were 4 of 8. They're 9 of 14. Rebounds, we have 16. They have 18. Turnovers, we have 13. They have 12. Points and rebounds so far. Megan Donovan, 0 points, 4 rebounds. Jared Shoemaker, 1 point, 1 rebound. Krista Seymour, 0 points, 1 rebound. Jordan Crossan, 1 point, 8 rebounds. Chantel Darrow, 2 points. Connor Fulton, 4 points. I hate to see a season stop like this, but they have come quite a ways.
Well, it's going to take some energy and a lot of that to get us back in this thing.
That takes some good ball handling and some outside shots energy that hasn't even become close to being displayed in the first half.
Yeah, we just not in our game.
We acted intimidated or hesitant, very hesitant. So we'll be back for second half action. Okay, we're back, folks, here for the second half. We'll see what the Lions made any significant changes at halftime that will get them back in this game.
Well, it's time for that senior leadership to come to the front and get this Lady Lions team back in this ball game. Possession arrow to Oakley. They'll play it in to start the second half. Minneapolis. Now that was backcourt, according to Mr. Olson, the way they threw it in right there. She was in the front court and jumped to the backcourt. Weiser.
That only counts against Minneapolis, Mike.
It's really a good no call when you're playing it in from out of bounds, in my opinion. And Dale's, we agreed on that. Weiser, 3-point shot, no good.
Off Jordan.
Yep. Dennis to play it in for Oakley over to Weiser. Just cranked up that 3 ball and missed. Now Dennis out on top over to Hubert. They're going to be in no hurry. Entry pass to Hubert. Back out to Dennis. Around.
Timeout called by Oakley.
30-second timeout. Evidently there was a defensive change by the part of Coach Darrow, and it was spotted by the Oakley coach. And a quick 30-second timeout to discuss the change. He also wanted to make a point that somebody's throwing an elbow in there.
No. Wouldn't be number 13, would it? I didn't see it happen. But.
Well, it gets pretty congested in the paint. I actually thought they were calling a 3-second call. Oakley will play it in under their own bucket with a 25-8 lead here just at the start of the second half. Seamers, Crossan, Donovan, Shoemaker, and Darrow. And the shot goes in for Ballman. Shoemaker with the ball on the wing now. Looking inside, Crossan has it. Back to Shoemaker, baseline drive. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot free throws. As Hubert commits the foul, shooting foul. Shoemaker will shoot 2 here with no clock running here. First throw is good. Good. It gets Jera on the beam here in the second half. Nice baseline drive. Shot had her on the arm. Second throw, no good. Ballman throws the ball off to Weiser on the wing to Dennis. 3-point shot. We've got to guard him. Somebody's got to guard him. 30-9. A little slow getting back on defense. Now Jera in the paint. 2 shots in the paint. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled again. And it's quite evident Coach Darrow wants her into the paint.
Fouls on number 40. Lindsay Hubert.
That's Hubert's 4th foul. 2 in this quarter. Shoemaker's free throw. It's good.
That's Jared Shoemaker shooting for the Lions. Alicia Cooksey checks in.
Cooksey in, and they don't lose much there. Cooksey really a very quick guard. Jera's second one is no good. And Ballman with the rebound for the Purples. Weiser with the ball on the wing. Out front to Teeter. Now Dennis with the ball over to Cooksey. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Lions. And doing a pretty good job. Now the entry pass to Teeter is taken away by Jordan Crossan. Jera splits the defense. Now the baseline drive. Her pass is intercepted by Dennis. Turnover, Minneapolis. Can't afford those when you're down 20. Cooksey steps behind the 3-point line. It's good. 2 3-pointers here in that's a long deuce.
That was a 2.
Crossan in the paint. Shot is up and in.
42.
Up and under. Teeter not contesting that shot by Jordan. And Minneapolis 12 points here. Now Cooksey. Entry pass to Teeter. Turnaround jump shots no good, and that's tipped out to Jera Shoemaker. She's double teamed. We get it off to Chantel Darrow. We have a 3-on-2. They get back. Donovan in the paint. Jump shot. No good. That should be a walk. Oh, my gosh. Sure looked like traveling.
Fouls on 13.
She took a step and then stepped into the defense, and Donovan was there. Called for the reach-in foul. That's her 3rd.
Number 12, Megan Ballman.
And we're going to pick them up all over the floor, down 20. Ballman back to Dennis. All the way to the rack. Shot is missing by Ballman. The rebound by Jordan Crossan. Zone defense here by the Lady Plainsmen. Shea Shoemaker puts the ball on the floor, and she is fouled as she goes to the basket. And I believe that's on.
Fouls on 12. Megan Ballman, her second.
The other Ballman.
13th foul. Shea Shoemaker.
Shoemaker will get 2 free throws here. Fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw is rimming in. Well, we're scoring some points here. That's a positive.
Unfortunately, so are they.
Second free throw. No good.
Shea over the back.
Yeah. Shea Shoemaker tries to get her own rebound.
Fouls on 10. Shea Shoemaker, second.
Now the pressure by Minneapolis. Dennis. And we intercept. Nice turnover. And Weiser with the foul on Shea Shoemaker. She'll go back to the free throw line. And that's Weiser's.
One more, Kimber Weiser, the
third foul.
14th foul for Oakley.
Oakley starting to get into a little foul trouble. Minneapolis finding the free throw line. Now Shea Shoemaker shoots 2 more, and that one's in and out. Right now, about a 45% free throw shooting team. Second throw is no good. Over. We intercept again. Now Jared Shoemaker with the ball, being guarded by Dennis all over the floor. Down the lane she goes. He had her on the arm. Ballman with another foul. 5th team foul on Oakley. That's on Cooksey. And you know, if we were hitting our free throws, we would be probably within 10. So far, not able to find the range from the stripe. And a quick timeout by Oakley's coach. I think he's had enough of the fouling already. Oakley with 5 team fouls already here in the third quarter. That would get Minneapolis into the 1-1 quickly. That can only help us later on in this game. Full timeout by Oakley. Minneapolis can use the time to work on this offense. Oakley playing quite a ways out on the floor, pressure the guards. We just not had very good looks from beyond the arc. Shooting only 1 3-point attempt. Minneapolis will play it in under our own basket. Chantel will throw it in for Minneapolis. On the wing to Jarrah. And Weiser has done a pretty good job watching Shea Shoemaker. Jarrah, bad pass is intercepted. And Weiser with the ball for Oakley. Or Cooksey. Kicks it out to Dennis.
She walked.
Traveling is the call on Dennis, and turnover for the Lady Plainsmen. We need a bucket. 3:31 left, third quarter. Cooksey trying to stay with Jared Shoemaker. And a foul on Teeter, I believe. And Jared Shoemaker will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Oakley folks want a traveling call. It was just a good jump stop. And Jarrah at the free throw line. First one is good. 32-14 Oakley, as Minneapolis, down 21 at one time, have clawed their way back in this thing. Front rim on the next free throw is no good.
32-14. 3:15 to go in third quarter.
Dennis, left-hand dribble, shut down by Donovan. Back out front to Weiser. Entry pass to Teeter. She loses the handle on it. It squirts out to Cooksey. Weiser back to Dennis. Good tight defense by Minneapolis. Well, Megan Donovan with a reach-in foul. Pretty obvious when you do it right in front of the ref there. She'll head for the bench. Connor Fulton and Krista Seamers check in for Minneapolis. Cooksey into the paint she goes. That's a reach-in foul by Connor Fulton. 4th team foul on Minneapolis, and Oakley will play it in under their own bucket.
Number 5, Connor Fulton.
Shea Shoemaker with the quick hands.
4th team foul, first personal.
Kicks that ball back out of bounds, and they'll play it in again. Dennis off to Cooksey. A runner, and she's hammered as Seamers claims the board. Cooksey over the back.
Fouls line number 4.
That's their 17th foul, so we're in the 1-1 from here on.
17th foul for Oakley.
That is their 7th team foul, and we're in the 1-1. That's good. Now Seamers with a chance here to cut into this lead. And we desperately need to cut it at least in half here in the next 2 to 3 minutes. We won't do it like that. Free throw is off the front of the rim. Dennis off to Ballman, back to Dennis. Guarded closely by Shea Shoemaker. Now Weiser with the ball. Dennis looking inside. And Jordan's got Teeter covered up. Shea Shoemaker with the good defense. Now the turnover by Oakley as they try to get the ball into Ballman. And there we had some really good defense by the Lady Lions. Crossover dribble by Jara Shoemaker. Looked like she was fouled on the shot. Now Weiser. She walked. Nope. Shea Shoemaker with the reach-in foul.
Her third.
Fouls on number 10, Shea Shoemaker, her third.
Team's 5th.
15th foul for the Lions. For Minneapolis, number 15, Chantel Darrow back in.
Nice job by Jordan Crossan to steal that inbound pass. Now Connor Fulton on the wing. Seamers back out front to Jara. Now on the wing to Connor. Zone defense here by the Purples. Seamers over to Chantel. Passes up the 3. Now the entry pass to Crossan. Back to Darrow. Seamers 14-footer. No good. Cooksey steps out of bounds. Good pressure by Minneapolis as Cooksey starts bringing the ball up the sideline. Steps on the out of bounds line. It'll be Minneapolis ball. Minute 21 left in the third quarter. Connor Fulton. Now to Seamers. Good grief. We lose control, and it's a turnover to Oakley. They'll play it in with a minute 14 left. So far in this ball game, not our best effort, as Crossan with another takeaway. She has probably 4 or 5 steals. Connor Fulton now with the ball. Over to Jara Shoemaker. Entry pass to Jordan on the wing to Seamers. Back to Jara Shoemaker. Baseline drive. Shot is up, and she is fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line again for a 2-shot foul.
Fouls on 55. Bria Teeter, first. 18 foul.
Teeter with her first foul, as Dale mentioned, does not draw very many fouls. And Jara to the free throw line here. It's good.
For the Lions, 34, Melanie Catron.
Catron and Mel with some big minutes last night. And Crossan heads to the bench. Second one is good. Jara hits 2 in a row. Shea checks in for Jara as she gets a little breather here at the end of the third quarter. Dennis.
50 seconds to go, third quarter.
Being guarded by Chantel. Now that pass underneath. Nice pass by the Plainsman. 2 quick passes, and it's up and in.
35 seconds.
Shea Shoemaker spin move. Shot is good. Reverse spin move. And the shot is up and in. Minneapolis now within 16. Back out front to Dennis. 15 to shoot. Hubert out front to Ballman. Looking for a cutter. Cooksey.
Connor Fulton
drives to the basket, and Connor Fulton is called with the foul.
6th team foul.
5, Connor Fulton, our second.
5 to shoot left in this third quarter.
Number 14, Timber Weiser back in for Oakley.
And they'll play it in under their own bucket. Dennis to play it in. Looking for Teeter. Teeter's got it. And she is fouled.
On 34, Melody
Catron's first foul. Teeter will go to the line to shoot 2 with 4 seconds left in this third quarter.
Teeter on the line.
That was their first free throw attempt this half.
And number 12, Megan Ballman for Minneapolis. 42, Jordan Cross.
Teeter's second throw is no good. Shea from half court, no good. And that's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis trailing by 17. Oakley 30. That's a pretty good effort that quarter. I was
10-all.
A lot more impressed with the intensity of our defense that quarter.
Yes.
Looked like we were playing a little harder out there. Coach Darrow turned the crank down a little bit on them at halftime. And
one difference between these two teams is a lot of the shots that we put up don't go in. They put up the same shots, they go in. And it's leaving us with the bottomless pit.
Possession arrow to Minneapolis. We play it in. Final quarter of basketball for the 2006-2007 season. And we throw it away again. Way too many turnovers just on passes trying to make a pass inside. They're long and tall. Now the inside position by Ballman. It's good. You see Megan Donovan enter the game with 4 fouls. Shea Shoemaker in the corner. Back to Shea. We need a three-pointer. Shot by Jordan Crossing's good. Turnaround jump shot in the paint is good. Now the lead 17 for the Lady Plainsmen. Cooksey with the ball. Now Weiser. Teeter looking inside. There's no one there. Nice pass to Dennis. Jump shot's good. (39-20) Oakley with 6:38 left. Coach Darrow trying to ignite the fire.
Oakley is a very confident,
very good,
disciplined club.
Very good passing ball club. They backdoor you, and you got to be ready. Started hitting the threes in the third quarter, so we had to watch that. Now able to throw it back door, and there Dennis with an easy bucket. Well, with 6 minutes, 38 seconds left in this game, Minneapolis is going to have to cut into this lead in quickly. If we get to the line, we'll have to make our free throws, but it'd be nice to can a couple 3 balls here to knock it down. Oakley in a 2-3 zone. Entry pass to Crossan. Chantel, 3-ball, in and out. Teeter with the rebound. Now Dennis being guarded by Shea Shoemaker. Nice pick by Teeter at the top of the key. Oh, that should be our ball. It looked like it went off Dennis's shoulder.
Number 5, Connor Fulton back in for the Lions.
Connor Fulton in for Shea.
Number 40, Lindsay Hubert for Oakley.
Hubert back in. She has 4 fouls, and Donovan has 4. Five. Yep.
Well, I'm glad to see somebody else does that besides us.
Yeah. Good job on defense. The ladies forced the turnover, 5-second call, and we get the ball back. Good job.
6:05 to go in regulation.
The pass. Now the entry pass to Donovan, back to Crossan. Jump shot, turnaround jumper in the paint is good. Crossan now with a couple buckets in the paint here. 5 minutes left. Now long pass to Ballman. All the way in. It's good. 41-22 Oakley. Chantel back to Jarrah. That's about the 5th time tonight. And Minneapolis with the full court pressure here. Dennis throws it in to Weiser. And a reach-in foul on Shoemaker. And they're shooting free throws.
Her second. Team's 8th.
Foul on number 22, Jared Shoemaker. Her second, 8th team foul for the Lions. Shooting the 1-and-1, Kimber Weiser.
Weiser 1-and-1 here. First throw is off the front of the rim. She almost gets her own rebound. Chantel, a half a step late, does get there for the block out. And Weiser with her 4th foul.
Her 4th.
9th team
And
foul.
Chantel will go to the free throw line at the other end for a 1-and-1. One more foul. Minneapolis will be in the double bonus. First throw is no good. Tipped out of there. Dennis collects the rebound for Oakley. Teeter way out on top. Now Hubert on the wing plays the ball off to Weiser. Weiser playing with 4 fouls along with Hubert. Overplay by Crossan. The entry pass to Dennis. She's over the back of
Come on.
Fulton. Good grief, I can't believe that she was draped all over her. Connor in the corner. And that's uncalled for.
Well, goodbye, Megan. It's been a nice career.
Fouls on 13. Megan Donovan, her 5th. 19th foul on the Lions.
A little quick elbow there.
And Shea Shoemaker, number 12.
They kicked her off a long time ago.
Yeah.
Rhea Teeter will go to the line and shoot for Oakley.
They call that player control?
It's a player control foul,
All right.
evidently. I've noticed that's a little different.
I didn't think
Last
she
year
had
we'd
the
be shooting
ball.
free throws. Dennis with
Thought she had that
spin
ball,
move
that player
on
control.
Shea.
Player out of control.
There's palm of the ball.
Teeter. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. And they call that on Crossan.
Crossan, her 3rd. 10th team foul.
Her 3rd.
Rhea Teeter will
Minneapolis 10th team foul. Teeter will go to the line with a chance to put Oakley up by 21. 20-point lead. Brittany Fulton in and Chantel out. We need some outside shooting. Teeter's second throw is good.
Number 12, Megan Ballman back in for Oakley.
4:21 left. Not enough time for this team to get back in this thing. Down 21 points. Connor Fulton with the ball. Back to Shea Shoemaker. Over to, now we got a three-point look by Brittany, and she can't get enough space. Connor Fulton, three-pointer, it's good.
Connor Fulton for 3.
43-25, Connor Fulton with a three-pointer is the leading scorer tonight for the Lions. Seamers, she walked. Well,
blocking foul on Shoemaker.
Foul.
Number 4.
Fouls on number 10, Shea Shoemaker. That's her 4th.
10th team foul. Double bonus here.
Shooting 2 will be Megan Dennis.
2 shots for Oakley the rest of the way. Minneapolis 1 foul away from being there also. Dennis' first free throw rattles in and out and drops in. 44-25. Teeter coming back in for Oakley.
55, Bria Teeter back in for Oakley.
Young Ballman out. She misses. Seamers collects the rebound for Minneapolis. Let's find a gap, ladies, and let it rip. Brittany Fulton on the wing, an overplay by Dennis. It's knocked out of bounds, and we will play it in. Shea Shoemaker baseline shot is up and good. 44-27 now. Minneapolis cutting into that 21-point lead. Dennis dribbles it off her knee, is almost has the ball stolen by Shea Shoemaker. Oakley with a full timeout, and we'll take one too. Minneapolis down 17 here with 3:23 left in this contest. Oakley 44, Minneapolis 27. Oh, Chuck. You are so right. Oakley with the ball. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Fulton with a good, oh, she walked, good. Turnover, Oakley on the good defense by Connor Fulton. 3:16 in this game. Connor Fulton with the ball. Passes it off to Shea Shoemaker, now to Brittany Fulton. Over to Seamers, entry pass to Crossan, up and under, left-hand
nice
shot's
move.
No good. .255 left. Dennis with the ball out front to Teeter. They're going to run the clock, I guarantee you. Hubert now out to Dennis. Teeter, turnaround shot's no good, and Connor Fulton with the rebound as Coach Darrow gets ready to empty the bench. We need a 3. Good grief, ladies, you're behind. Let's score some points. Connor Fulton, 3-ball off the back of the rim. Shea Shoemaker collects the loose ball. Baseline shot is no good. And Oakley all alone. It's good. And Coach Darrow getting the rest of the bench in, as the seniors will call it a season. Coach Darrow motioning to Oakley's coach that he is
no mas.
Thrown in the towel.
No mas.
Now most of next year's team will be playing, or some of them anyway. We'll have 3 freshmen, sophomore and a junior out there. Of course, there are 2 juniors and a freshman on the bench. And this will be the last game for Donovan Crossan, Megan Donovan, Brittany Fulton. Connor with the ball. Amber Buckles in. Kendall Perry in. Melanie Catron. Zone here put up by Oakley. Connor shot is fouled. In the act of shooting, she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Morgan Halderson, Amber Buckles. Weiser fouls out. Cooksey's back in. They haven't called it a night yet. He still has his starters in. Connor's free throws up and in. High point person for Minneapolis, scoring probably around 10-12 points in this ball game. Second throw on its way. It's good. 46-29, minute 45 left in this contest. Oakley not wanting to put the subs in. He's got his starters on the floor. Entry pass inside, jump shot's good. Ballman.
That's nice of him, isn't it?
Yeah. Connor Fulton with the ball now to Kendall. Connor. Now Melanie Catron back to Connor. Shot is rimming off. And Teeter with the rebound for Oakley. He's not going to put any of his subs in. He's going to keep his starters on the floor. Now he's going to put them in. That's probably about the way it's going to end. Oakley 48, Minneapolis 29, as Oakley the better team today. Minneapolis, again, cold shooting and too many turnovers. Shooting probably under 50% from the free throw line and probably about 20 from the field. Warmed up a little bit in the second half and scored a few points, but for the most part, not playing their best game here today.
22, Janelle Reset. Number 20, Brandy Horton. Number 24, Kristen Kuhn. Number 45, Lindsay Hoff. And number 5, Bailey Hemmer.
Amber Buckles, Connor Fulton, Melanie Catron, Kendall Perry, and Morgan Halderson in for Lady Lions. They run the offense rather well. Three-point shot is no good. They get their own rebound. Shot is up and no good, and Connor Fulton clears the board for Minneapolis. She's had a pretty good ball game.
Yes, she has.
She's played very well on the defensive end down there and has collected quite a few key defensive rebounds. And she goes back to the free throw line to shoot.
Well, I've got her down for 3 rebounds in the game so far.
Two-shot foul. Oakley over the limit. Double bonus for Minneapolis. First free throw is no good. Front rim.
She will be a very good player for us if she keeps it up.
Free throw is rimming off. Oakley with the rebound and the ball. 25 seconds left in this contest. On the wing now, they look for a cutter. Good man-to-man defense here by the young Lady Lions. 12 to shoot. And Minneapolis will finish this season second place in the state. Oakley the better club today will come out with the first place trophy here at the Class 2A State Basketball Championship. And that's the way it's going to end. 48-29, Oakley. It's got to be a thrill, though, to play on this floor and end your career as a participant in the state basketball tournament. Just didn't really play real well here today. Didn't really play very well at all here in Manhattan.
Well, we played well enough to get second place. For an 8th seed, I guess we ought to be happy.
The 8th seed almost did it.
Would you mind going down and getting some close-ups with this? Should be ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention at center court, we'll have the presentation of awards to both teams. Presenting, and now please congratulate the 2007 girls 2A state runner-up, the Minneapolis Lions. Presenting the awards will be the team hosts, Al Blubaugh and Christy Butts. As your name is called, please step forward and receive your medal. Freshman, number 5, Connor Fulton.
Boy, she had a big ball game for a freshman.
Number 10, Shay Schumer.
Look forward to 3 more years with these two gals right here. Played a lot of ball last second half of the season.
Number 14.
Second place finish here today.
Well, this is the highest the Lady Lions have ever placed in state basketball.
Good season.
Sophomore, number 4.
18-8.
18-8, yep.
Juniors.
This is the fourth trip to state overall in the school history.
Chantel and Mel will get another crack at it next year, and she'll have a pretty good supporting cast with Jara Shoemaker's back again.
Yep.
So we have Jara, Chantel, Mel, Shay, and Connor back next year, along with Morgan Halderson, Amber Buckles,
Number 12, Krista Seamer.
and Kendall. Seamer is one of the seniors leaving, along with Crossan, Donovan, and Brittany Fulton.
Number 13, Megan Donovan. Number 20, Brittany Fulton. And number 42, Jordan Crossan.
Well, Jordan closes out her career as the leading rebounder for the Minneapolis Lions.
And in third place, I think, in scoring.
Second place finish here today.
And now the team trophy for the 2007 2A Girls State Runner-Ups, the Minneapolis Lions.
Seniors will go out and collect the hardware. Highest finish, as Dale mentioned, by any Minneapolis girls basketball team.
And for Minneapolis basketball in general, we keep getting so close, but no cigar.
It's still a thrill to come down and watch and take in the state competition. You get to see some pretty good games, and Minneapolis not on her A game here tonight as Oakley takes out Big Blue in the finals, 48-29.
Freshman, number 5, Bailey
And that's the way it'll end. The basketball season is over, and they're strapping on the spikes. We'll be filming track before you know it.
Track and softball.
Sophomores, number 20, Brandy Horton.
Well, Mike and Charles, it's been a pleasure working with you this year. Thanks so much.
And number 45, Lindsay Hall.
Track.
We'll get some stats added up and come back and cuss and discuss this trip to state. Okay, time for the wrap-up. Unofficial wrap-up. Field goals, we were horrible. 7 of 41 on 2-pointers. They were 14 of 29. 3-pointers, we were 1 of 4. They were 2 of 12. Free throws, we were 8 of 17. They were 13 of 23. Rebounds, we had 28. They had 34. Turnovers, I forgot to add those. We had 5 there for 18. Turnovers, we had 18, they had 23. You know, for a team to win by that much and have that many more turnovers, that many turnovers, and then more than we do is quite unusual. Scoring for the Lions and rebounds, well, by quarters, before I get to that. 13-3 Oakley in the first quarter, 12-5 in the second quarter for Oakley. We tied at 10 in the third. It looked like they might think getting things going along there, but they outscored us. They came up big in the final stanza, 23. Oh, wait a minute. That can't be right either. They outscored us 13-11 in the final stanza for the final 48-29 advantage. Points and rebounds in this final game of the year. Chantel Darrow, 2 points, 1 rebound. Krista Seamers, 3 rebounds. Megan Donovan, 4 rebounds. Shay Shoemaker, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Jarrah Shoemaker, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Jordan Crossan, 7 points, 11 rebounds. And leading the Lions tonight, another freshman, Connor Fulton, 9 points, 0 rebounds. So it's been a real interesting year, full of intrigue, a lot of ups and downs. I wanted to just throw my hands up and discuss during this tournament, but somehow we got to second place. And a lot of the things that we want to throw our hands up in the air during the tournament came to fruition in the title game here, accounting for the 20-point loss. But the Lady Lions finished 18-8, best season they've had since 96-97. Well, they had 20 wins. And when you get to state tournament and play 3 games, and especially if you bring home the hardware, that's a crowning finish. So we want to congratulate the staff, Coach Darrell Henderson, the seniors, and all the players that are coming back for an exciting season. And sorry to see the seniors go, but we're looking forward to seeing the others come back next year and see what comes up out of junior high too, to join them. But anything else you want to add, Michael?
Good season.
Good season, and thanks for watching here on Channel 37 MCTV. As always, folks, Dale Leach, Mike Perry, and Charles Lomberg are signing off. We'll be back next year. Thanks for having us in your home, and good night.